Hello everyone. Welcome back to Top Talk English Learning Channel. I really hope you're doing well and improving your English a little bit every single day. Today, I want to talk to you about something very deep, something powerful, something we usually avoid. We're going to talk about life and death. Now wait, don't feel uncomfortable. This is not going to be sad or depressing. I promise. In fact, by the end of this video, you might actually feel calmer. Maybe even stronger. Let me ask you something. What do we all want in life? We want happiness, right? We want success. We want comfort. We want love. We want respect. We want our lives to matter. And when the time comes, we want to leave peacefully. Nobody wants a painful ending. Nobody wants fear at the last moment. Isn't that true? If you look at modern society, we've improved so much. We have better hospitals, better medicine, better technology, faster communication, more comfort than any generation before us. We are living longer. But here's the real question. Have we learned how to die well? Or are we still afraid? Think about it. When a baby is born, we celebrate. When someone gets a job, we celebrate. When someone buys a house, we celebrate. Every birthday, celebration. But when someone dies, everything changes. Silence. Fear. Tears. Even saying the word death makes people uncomfortable. We don't even say he died. We say he passed away. We soften it. We avoid it. Why? Why are we so uncomfortable with something that is natural? Maybe, just maybe, it's because we don't really understand life itself. If we don't understand where we came from, if we don't understand why we're here, if we don't know where we're going, then of course death feels scary. Modern science has helped us understand the body amazingly well. We know how the heart works. We know how the brain sends signals. We understand cells, DNA, diseases, psychology. But science mostly studies life until the body stops working. When the heart stops beating, when the brain stops functioning, science says life has ended. Biologically, that's correct. But the question remains, is that the full story? Or is there something we still don't fully understand? Throughout history, spiritual traditions have asked deeper questions. Is life only physical? Is consciousness just brain activity? Or is there something more? In many Eastern traditions, the moment of death is not seen as just an ending. It's seen as a transition. Some teachers say if death is faced with awareness, with preparation, with calmness, it can become a powerful moment. Not something terrible, not something dark, but something meaningful. Now, I'm not asking you to believe anything blindly. Just think about it. If fear comes from not knowing, then understanding reduces fear. And that's powerful. They talk about something called a good death. What does that even mean? A good death means leaving peacefully, without regret, without anger, without fear. Imagine two people. One person lived with jealousy, anger, ego, resentment. Another person lived with gratitude, love, awareness. Who do you think will feel more peaceful at the end? How we die is connected to how we live. That's a strong idea. And when someone is dying, they are very vulnerable. They don't need panic. They don't need chaos. They don't need emotional drama. They need calmness. They need love. They need stability. Sometimes just sitting quietly and holding someone's hand is powerful. And then there is grief. Losing someone hurts. Of course it does. You miss their voice, their smile, their presence. Grief is not weakness. It means you loved deeply. But instead of only saying, I lost them, we can also say, I'm grateful I had them. Gratitude softens pain. One of the most important ideas is this. If we truly understand life, we will not be afraid of death. Death is not separate from life. It's part of it. Just like sunrise and sunset. We love sunrise. But sunset is beautiful too. When you understand that life is temporary, something interesting happens. You stop wasting time. You stop fighting over small things. You stop holding grudges for years. You say, I love you more often. You forgive faster. You live more consciously. Thinking about death does not make life dark. It makes life precious. If you truly knew your time was limited, would you keep postponing your dreams? Would you keep saying, "I'll do it tomorrow"? Probably not. You would live more intentionally. That's the beauty of this understanding. Learning how to accept death teaches us how to live better. It makes us humble. It reminds us that ego doesn't matter. It reminds us that money and possessions stay here. What truly matters? Our actions, our relationships, our inner growth. When we stop running away from this topic, we become emotionally stronger. Instead of panic, we feel acceptance. Instead of fear, we feel awareness. And awareness brings peace. So next time you think about death, don't immediately feel scared. Just pause and ask yourself, am I living fully right now? Am I expressing love? Am I grateful? Am I using my time wisely? Because in the end, the goal is not just to live long. The goal is to live meaningfully. Death is not something to avoid thinking about. It's a reminder, a powerful reminder, that life is valuable. And maybe, just maybe, when we understand death with clarity, we start living with courage. Thank you so much for listening. If you connected with this message, please like, share, and subscribe to Top Talk English Learning Channel. Keep practicing your English. Speak slowly. Feel your words. Connect emotionally. And remember, the more honestly you speak, the more powerful your voice becomes. See you in the next video.